Hey y'all, welcome back to Faith Budgets. On this channel, I'll be posting videos about how we use a zero-based budget, sinking funds, cash stuffing, and savings challenges to pay off our last debt and save at the same time. If that's content that you're interested in, then please keep watching and definitely hit the subscribe button and join us on this journey to financial freedom. Hey y'all, today's video we'll be doing our budget with me for the third paycheck in April. We get paid on April the 19th. If you're new to the channel, my name's Holly. My husband and I are on a journey to become debt free. We have one debt left that we're trying to pay off, ATV, a Honda, that we still owe on, and we still owe on our mortgage, but we're really focusing in on getting this last debt paid off. And we do get paid weekly. I get paid every other Thursday. My husband gets paid every other Friday. We both work full-time jobs, 40 hours, sometimes more if we have the opportunity for overtime. And then we have 3 kids. My oldest son is in college. My younger son is a senior in high school, and my stepdaughter is a junior in high school. And we are just trying to focus in on paying this debt off and save money at the same time for all of our sinking funds and events that are coming up, and not going back into debt any further for those, things that come up, whether it be emergency or something that we know is going to come up every year, like Christmas. So we use a zero-based budget. This is my budget worksheet that I use. I've created this on Canva, and I use the Budget Mom's printable workbook for some of her sheets in there that I use. And I print that out, and I have a 3-ring binder that I put all my stuff in. But I did create this so that I could have more sinking funds spaces for that. So I have a paycheck budget worksheet, and then I also have a monthly budget worksheet where I map it out monthly first, and then I do it by paycheck. That way I kind of know what I'm working with each paycheck and how to distribute the money for sinking funds for each paycheck. So this is the paycheck budget worksheet, and this is the cash breakdown. I got this from the Simple Budget Veda. She's here on YouTube. And this just breaks down the denominations that I need for when I take the little thing to the bank teller, the slip, to get the denominations. And then we have the monthly funding plan. This is what I do for the whole month for our sinking funds. After all the bills are paid, after all the variable expenses are calculated, and then I will do our sinking funds. I will put in how much we need to go to all the sinking funds. So this is this. I need to get my little bank teller slip. Let me get that. These are from the Budget Mom. I have just a whole little stack of them. I've had these forever. They last a long time. There's a lot of them on there. So we'll be using that to get ready to take that to the bank. Okay, so let's just get started. I already put a lot of this in here because we're going out of town, so I'm trying to get everything done a little early. So this will be pre-recorded. When you guys see this, it'll be, this will be Saturday the 20th when you guys see this, but we will already have this money out and we'll be out of town. But I wanted to go ahead and get this up and going. Zoom you guys in a little. Okay, so here we have the income for this month. This month. I just did my monthly overview for May, so I'm talking about monthly stuff now. For this paycheck this week, we will get $2,100 will be what we're working with for our incomes. And then this will be the bills that are coming out, fixed expenses or bills. People call them bills too. And I also put gas and Walmart in here too, because we use our debit card or our credit card for these. I know it's considered a variable expense, Walmart is, and gas, but we use our card, so I do like to put that up here for that. And I always do a cushion. Every paycheck, I do $25. that helps with anything that might be over what I had estimated, or just I like to have a buffer in our checking account. I usually have it around $300 to $500 is what we keep extra in our checking account, just to have there for a buffer. But then also I have cash in there where I pay half my mortgage out of 2 different paychecks. I don't pay it, but I leave it in the checking account until the end of the month so that I pay it then. So there's always some extra cash in there, but I know what it's allocated to go towards. So here we have the cushion. Then we have life insurance on the 23rd. That's my life insurance. That's not in with my employer. So this is $27. Then we have Verizon is $228. Apple Music $19. Then we do gas is $200. Walmart is $260, and that is for groceries and household items and bathroom and personal hygiene items. All that's combined into the Walmart. And do a Walmart pickup order. I've got to get that order ready tonight too, so we can pick that up before we head out of town. And we're going to travel basketball games. So let's total this up so we can see what our total is for our fixed expenses for this paycheck. Okay, it'll be $7.59. Yes, $7.59. So we'll subtract that from the income there. That leaves us with $13.41 to work with for the variable expenses. So this is variable expenses. They're my cash envelopes that I keep in my wallet. And I roll some of these over each week, but I do put a certain amount each week back in there. So food, this is for fast food or just stopping in at the grocery store and picking up a few items that we might have, didn't pick up there, or just we changed our mind and wanted to have something different for supper. Okay, and then we have church, $45, me money, I get $40, hubby, $150. His is all in one, mine's all scattered here. Self-care is mine, that's $60. Fun is $20, miscellaneous $20, kids $30, dogs $20, meds $15. I mean, dogs $25. I changed that, it was $20. I'm used to saying $20, I guess. Okay, let's add this up to see what our total is for our variable spending. Okay, $455. So let's subtract that from that. The leftover we had here. $886 is what we're working with. I miscalculated something here. Let me add this again. I had my income wrong. It was $2,200 instead of $21. That's what it was. I thought I was off by $100. Let's see, 200 minus the $7.59. Okay, yeah, that leaves us with $14.41. That was throwing me off, but I'm glad I did it this way. Double checks, good. So now, $14.41 minus $4.55. $9.86. Okay, that's what I had to work with for sinking funds. I was thinking it was $9.86. I calculate all this beforehand, and I have this breakdown here, the monthly funding plan. So I know how much I have to work with for my sinking funds. I do all this on the monthly first and map it out. So here is the sinking funds that we'll be stuffing for this paycheck. This is not all the sinking funds that I have, but this is the ones that we'll be using that'll be getting some stuffing done for this paycheck. See, this is all the sinking funds here that we have. So I have all those, but all those won't be stuffed for every single paycheck, but I do have those that I like to focus on. Okay, so Sam's we have 25. Emergency, just doing 5. UT tickets, we get season tickets to the University of Tennessee college football, 140. Graduations, 80. Vacations, 100. Savings for my son is 140. Memberships and subscriptions, 18. Car tax, we're getting 30. Land tax, 20. We have to pay that separate for some land that we own. It's not included in our mortgage and our escrow, so it's already paid for, so we do have to pay the tax for that ourselves. And then car maintenance, 60. Senior year and prom. This coming up this month, we have prom. And then my son's senior year in high school, so 110 on that. And then travel, 200. We're doing some travel ball, so that will be needing to buff that up. Landscaping is 8. I just had an extra, it was $8 left, so I went ahead and put that in there. I don't have a whole lot, but I want to, hopefully get some shrubs and things to plant around the house this year. And I just have a few things planted. I want to maybe try to add some each year. And then we have Mini Mondays, beginning 50, and Freebie Fridays. I already did the Freebie Fridays video, but I want to put some here for the next Friday, but I want to wait to see if we have any overtime, because this will be for debt. So I'm waiting to see. I may get to put some in there, but it'll be later on after we know exactly what our totals are and then what we maybe have left over here. So, and then sometimes if I have any extra on the variable expenses, I can put that over in there too. So we'll wait on that. I'm just doing 0 on that right now. I didn't add that in for anything on that right now. So let's add this up, see what our total is for our sinking funds. Okay, $986, perfect. So that's all we have right now. If we did any extra debt, we would put that here, but I won't be calculating that right now until we see if we have any overtime extra. But I do like to do the final totals here. So our total income was $2,200 that we're estimating or budgeting for. And our expenses will be both of these, fixed and variable. So let's see what the total of those are. $759 plus $1,441. No, wrong. Okay, $759 and $455. Total expenses would be $1,214. And then for our savings and sinking funds, that was $986. And debt, there was no debt here on this payment. There was no Honda payment here yet, so we'll put 0 on that. And then, so we'll subtract these and see if we come up with a zero-based budget. 2,200 minus 1,214 minus 986 is 0. So that leaves us with a zero-based budget, which means that we have given every dollar an assignment and a job to do, even if it was just maybe for a cushion or a buffer, or maybe we might not spend the $260 in Walmart, we might not spend the $200, but that money's in there for that. And then if I do have any difference here, I'll have some, if I have left over here, I can put that over here towards extra debt, or I can put it to the Freebie Fridays. We'll just see like at the end of the week before the next payday is usually when I do that, kind of like a little closeout, paycheck budget closeout. And then here's the cash breakdown. I already did this because it's kind of time consuming, and I don't know, it just kind of takes a lot of time to pick which denominations I want for each sinking fund and make sure I have enough 1s and enough 5s and the proper change for everything. So I have all that listed and ready to go to get, I'll transfer this over onto the little cash teller slip to have that withdrawn from our checking account. And there's the monthly funding plan that I use to calculate for the whole month and map it all out. And I think that is it, you guys, for this paycheck. April is almost over. I already had my monthly or May monthly budget overview. You can check that out in my videos. I just posted that. And then I'll do our cash stuffing for this paycheck. After we get the money, we'll come back and do the cash stuffing into all these envelopes and our sinking funds and my wallet, clean out my wallet, and we'll be ready to go for the week. I hope everybody has a great weekend. It's Saturday. Yeah, you're watching this on Saturday, so I hope everybody's having a great weekend. And I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks.